Hey everybody, it's Risky Fire here with a second part of this gameplay video series. In this video I'm going to be playing or continue on the campaign for our Empire Total War Grand Campaign. We are playing as Great Britain and we're trying to dominate the world. So yesterday there was about an hour long video that I made which is getting the kind of the foundation set up for this Grand Campaign. It was mostly a lot of shipbuilding. We built quite a few Indiaman ships and we sent them off to the various trade routes around the world, just trying to get those linked up and get a bit of a income coming in. We had a bit of a naval battle engagement over here with this particular fleet taking on the, was it Russian or Prussian forces? One of those, presumably it was Russian. Because they're obviously, actually I think it was Prussian, I'm not too sure, it was one of them, it doesn't matter. So that was it for in terms of battle engagements. There was one other small land skirmish as well, but that's not really worth talking about. So in this one I'm a little bit restricted for time, so I think it's going to be a shorter video today, but we'll try and get a little bit of action going as and where we can. So let's start off. I think we was actually waiting for some fleets to arrive in various places. So I've just gone to the coast of Brazil. I think we're waiting for the other Indiamen to actually kind of arrive at their final destination. We've got a tiny bit of cash, so I guess we're kind of at the end of this turn. So let's just end the turn. Hit the space to speed this up. Get our ships moving out and about. Quite a lot of CPU moves. I don't mind watching them though, it's kind of good to see what's going on in the other parts of the world. And once we start taking some of these opponents out, then there'll be a few of them, so we'll be able to watch them less. Which should be good, but that's quite a way off yet. This is a long-term game. Okay, so our path is blocked. Let's have a look. Who's blocking us? Where? Okay, so that's one of the Barbary States ships. We're just going to go and engage this guy immediately. Because he was, in the previous video, he was blocking our trade route. So I'm just going to go with the auto-resolve. It's only a single ship. It's no point really getting into a full-on sort of engagement with him. There's one more further down as well. There's another one kind of lurking around. Maybe we'll bring our fleet there a little bit further down. Just watch out for any other guys. Okay, this must be our trade ships. Oh, that's already taken up by the United Provinces. Let's put 2 there and let's put 2 on this one. Kind of hog a few of these spaces. Got another 2 there. See if we can, if we go to here, we'll just see if there's any trade route coming out. If not, we'll just take that for ourselves. That must have been that second one. It was. Going really slow to clear. Okay, going back to the main European map. We've got a few more trade ships that have been completed. let's send them off on their way. I think that East Indies is the only one that I haven't already sent ships to. Yeah. Oh, this is the one. It's got a gentleman agent on it, so I want to kind of get him into port, and then we can put the agent or the gentleman into the college, and that will increase our research capability or the speed of research. Oh, we've got another ship there. Just gotta send that off on its own. Okay, so I'm just gonna upgrade a few of these local buildings. So the farms are going to get common land enclosures. Let's see what they actually... I know obviously it's good to upgrade, but what does it actually do? So we get a slight population increase, reduction of food shortages, and it also kind of links on to then we can build better type farm enclosures. There's another one there. Let's upgrade you. We'll upgrade you as well. Yep. Sorry, just clearing my throat. I've still got a little bit of a cold, unfortunately. So apologies if it does affect my voice. It makes it a bit drony or whiny, or you get some sniffles. But hopefully it should all be cleared up soon. Let's check on the other buildings. What is this? Upgrade. Just increases the happiness. Actually, yeah, maybe that's a big good thing, because it increases the happiness of the middle classes and the nobility, and you can see one of them is just kind of fairly happy, so that won't be a bad thing. I don't really have much else to spend the funds on at this point anyway. We're still just waiting for those other Indiaman ships, or the trade ships, to be completed, and they're all kind of going. So yeah, we'll just spend those funds on upgrades. I'm just going to check over by Jamaica and the Bahamas. Just make sure everything's kind of fine over here. I did have this kind of fleet here, it's not really doing much. Let's see if I can... There should be some kind of pirate fleet around here, and I think we've just got into them. Oh, there is actually a... Okay, so I think we'll just... This is actually the... I didn't actually realise they actually have a little pirate region. I thought they're just kind of more like rebels and just roaming about. So I think we'll just blockade their port. But what I might do is, maybe the next turn I'll get a small armed force, and then we'll go across and we'll capture this little area. And that'll be good for us. Okay, let's end this turn. Wait, I think we're just going to have to break the alliance. Yeah, because I don't really want to get into a fight just yet with France and Spain, and also, yeah, the Italian states as well. I'm just going to break the alliance with those guys. They'll have to sort of fend it out for themselves. Once we're a bit bigger and we've got a bit more of a force, we'll take on the French and Spanish anyway at a later date. Okay, so you can see the computer obviously made their moves. There was some of the Barbary states kind of affecting our trade routes, so we shall go and deal with those in just a moment. Okay, so continuing on, I just had to stop and get some food in a little second there. So now we're going to engage this single Barbary States ship. We'll just do the auto resolve, same as before, just because it's just a single ship. There's no real point getting into the battle there. It's just a recruitment report. Let's have a look at this other trade route, which is actually the one that we've already dealt with. Wasn't there another? I thought there's another Barbary States, like a frigate or something, just on its own. Oh, right up this way. Maybe we'll come back up this way and engage him, because he's probably just going to sit on our trade route anyway and cause more problems. So if we can kind of get up to him before he, gets back to port, that'll be good for us. So just close that one, and that's the same one. Just double check. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is our agent. We sent him off to France to go spy on the college there. Okay, so we can see that they've got 2 gentlemen in there, as well as our agent. And I think I kind of missed that, or messed it up, because I was meant to be looking at what there was actually. I thought he told you what there was actually researching, but I think I've blown that. Maybe I can have a look back on the video at a later time. It doesn't matter too much. He'll come back to us with another report on the next few turns. In any case, so right, we need to get our gentleman. Let's get the ship into port. Then we can get our gentleman into our college. And he helps with the research. So they got 2 guys in there now. They're currently researching improved husbandry. So that's got 1 more turn to go. Okay, so just had a remembrance, or just remembered, should I say. We're just going to build some troops over here. Let's have a look at what we can build. Okay, so if we go for a couple of line infantry, oh sorry, I'm looking at the actual, the current army there. We're going to be looking at the recruitment. See if I get 2 of this colonial militia, and if we get maybe another 2, okay, we've got the line infantry here. Make better use of them. I'm just going to send these trade ships out as well. Kind of wanted to group them. I'll group them on the next turn. We're going to need a ship to. Let's do. Actually, if I do another 2 trade ships, and then I can. It's going to take 2 turns, but that will give us enough time to get those recruitment done, and then we can use those trade ships to drop that force off there, attack them, and it will all be good. Actually, I could take 1 ship back. I'm trying to think the best way to do it. Yeah, I think I'll just use the trade ships to bring that force in, and it keeps them blockaded in the meantime. Okay, that's great. There's not much happening around here. Okay, so we've got this Prussian force here. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to engage them and just blockade that port. It doesn't look, they haven't got any trade routes going in or out of there anyway, but it just keeps, make sure they can't get any new ships out. This is in quite a good location anyway. It's a bit of a bottleneck, so if there is anything that comes down, I don't know if there's got any ports further up, but if anything does come down, we'll be able to intercept them there. So this is the ship that come in, so it's just a sloop. I'll just join up with those guys, just a little bit of security in numbers. So these ships are going outbound, we'll leave them as they are. So I think we've got the last few of these trade ships. And they're all looking quite good. Maybe I'll just go with another. Get some of it queued up. Yeah, I thought we had another port around here somewhere. Okay, so that's all of those. I was just considering maybe bringing this sort of small fleet. Actually, maybe if I just bring one of them, the one with a bit of movement. So we've got 2 sick freight. Yeah, let's bring one of these ships down, and then we'll just kind of. It just covers it from this side as well, this sort of major, it's like a major shipping area or trade route. It just secures that, make sure that Barbary States one can't get away, so we're going to kind of get in from both angles really. We've only got a few ships there, but they're quite good ships, a 5th and a 6th rate. Okay, that's good. I think we shall, hang on, missed a ship up here, I've got another trade ship, so I think we'll just send that one off on its own as well. We can exit the theatre here, and I think we was going to go East Indies. Let's just see our diplomatic relations, see if we've got anything that's improving. Oh, okay, we've got this Mughal Empire. Let's see if we can. Don't have much money, but maybe we can do a deal with them. Just no. Can I give them? No, I don't have much money for a small gift. I was just wondering if we see if we can offer them a payment. How much have we got? Let's offer 200. No, they're not playing. They're not playing ball. Let's close out. Okay, let's end the turn. So the computer's taking their turn. France is kind of getting quite involved in the Americas, and they're sort of putting a bit more dominance about in Europe as well. Same for the Spanish. At the start of the game, yeah, they're quite sort of powerful forces. Also, the Russians are especially so. I'm not too sure whether we've actually got a state of war with Russia. If we have, I will try to, when this turn is completed, what I'll try to do is see if we can use the diplomatic relations and see if we can restore any peace if we can. Just starting off in these early stages, trying to keep it fairly diplomatic and just mostly focusing on the economics of the game. Okay, I think we'll just leave this one here, and this one, which is the 6th rate, yeah, we'll bring him down here. and it just helps protect this whole trading route, which is currently contributing 2,379 to us, so it's quite a valuable route. Let's deal with these arrivals. So that one's already got a trade route to it, so we'll just move up to the second one. We've got this one as well. Move him up there. Okay, that's great. That's going to contribute to us. Okay, so we've just got a research notification that's completed now. What to go with next? It might not be such a bad idea to... I was thinking about upgrading some of the naval facilities. Or... oh, okay, we're actually already... sorry, that's already been researched as a matter of fact. Right there. So if we research the sextant, we get a slight bonus to our ship range. And seeing as we're using a lot of ships at the moment anyway, that might not be a bad idea to use that. And I just noticed we've also lost one of the gentleman agents there as well, which is a bit of a bummer. Just double check, I think it was just the 2 fleet arrivals it was. A recruitment report. So I think we're just going to build another... how many do we have queued up? Can't remember. Actually, I think, yeah, oh yeah, this builds 2 at a time. Just wondering how many we will... well, we won't need that many, but I think what I'll do is I'll probably take some extra units from here. It'll be a little bit overkill, but then we shall have some extra units in that area, and then we can kind of make use of them. Maybe we start entering like the South Americas and maybe come up through this way or something like that. Perhaps we shall give it some thought. Okay, so we've got these 2 trade ships here. I'm going to send them on their way. I'll just go East Africa. We've got a fairly good spread of trade ships now. Some of these ships have just been completed, so let's group these together. And we'll move this group out as well. I'm not too sure who's got what where. Let's go, actually, let's just double check what we've got. Okay, so there's only 2 trade routes left on that one. That potentially could be open. That one's taken. I'll just see if I can kind of hog a few of these spots. At the very least, I can sort of see what's kind of available to us. So I think it should be fine there. So this one, Madagascar. Okay, so let's go back to the trade ship fleet, and on the next move they can go to the Straits of Madagascar. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good so far. Could you see I think, what do I need for this? Oh, we need some additional stuff. And by stuff I mean research. But let's see what we can build presently. Okay, the Opera House gets us extra happiness and some extra wealth. Let's just have a look at Scotland as well. I'll just go through and quickly build. So, got the foundry, council there. and the barracks. Just to make use of that cash. End the turn. Spanish naval fleet is on the move. Powerful force there. Just looking at the Prussian force, I don't know why they... Oh, actually I've just remembered. I was meant to use the diplomatic relations, which I forgot to do, to see if we could negotiate some peace with these. Some of these enemy forces, but I kind of forgot about that, so try to do that now first, well, as soon as this turn is completed. Okay, so we've got this Barbary States one here affecting our trade route, so we're just going to go and engage him. Shall we fight it? Yeah, let's do it. It's just, or should we skip it? Let's skip it. It's still a small battle. I was thinking maybe because it's 1-on-1 that maybe we could do it, but it's still quite insignificant. Was there a... Yeah, there was another one, I thought there was. So we're just going to engage this guy as well, Barbary States, and take him out. I'm going to auto-resolve it. They've got nothing left. I'll add that ship to our fleet, and maybe we'll get it repaired at some point, or maybe not. Our agent's been discovered and executed. Oh, gotta stop saying that. Let's see if we can find a little trade spot along here somewhere. Okay, we've got that one, so that's opened up that trade route. Super. I thought that was the report that we've already read. Okay, so that was a couple of those movements. I'm going to open up the relations. There was, yeah, Poland and Lithuania. Let's see if we can request peace with any of these. They wasn't up for it. Let's try Prussia. They're not willing to negotiate either. Just look at the minor nations. I'm not too sure how many other states that were actually at war with. A few of the minor ones, but it's only the Barbary States is kind of the only one that's near us. The other two are in the Americas, so they're not going to cause us any issue for the time being. Okay, I'm just going to move this fleet just down to, yeah, this is Barbary States as well, so they're probably going to get their ships out there. Actually, I might just blockade them, just wait there for the time being. And this ship here is actually a trade ship, so what I might do is just kind of send him off to somewhere. he'll get there in obviously quite a few turns, but just makes use of that trade ship. What was he doing up here? Oh, it's just a weird way the layout was then. I actually thought we was kind of missing a fleet. It was a bit concerning, but it's just the way the flags were kind of overlapping with each other there. I thought it was yeah, like a Prussian fleet, but it was ours. So that's good, that's still there. Got another trade ship. Just gonna send him off on his little way. Nothing. Oh, let's go over to Jamaica. Should have some forces there now. Okay, let's have a look at the army. Okay, so I'm going to take. I think I'll just leave a single unit. Actually, let's take all of the line infantry, but we'll just leave the militia. Cool. We shall put him walled there. Okay, and we've got a bit of a mix up over here, but we do have some cannons. I'm not too sure whether to leave them there as a defensive. But yeah, I think it's going to leave though just a single force to defend. That's going to have to go on the next turn. So yeah, I'll just leave that as it is there. I think we already had that queued up. We did. Okay, let's go back to the UK. I think some upgrades and stuff we can do just back at home. What do you want? Yes, I think we'll go for the this one, which is the military governor's encampment, and that will allow for us to build a greater range of troops, which might be useful if we start engaging in Europe. So it should be good for us. There's not much else we can do over here. I can't see anything else that needs upgrading or anything like that. They're still queued. Okay, I think that's kind of it for the time being. I think that's all we can do in this turn. Mostly. Let's did we do the? Yeah, we've done a diplomatic. Let's just try as well. Now that we have a bit more money, if we can. Where are the moguls? Just wondering if we could, if we maybe give them a gift. Let's offer them 500. I think that's quite generous, and see whether they go for that. No, they're not. They're kind of unfriendly to pretty much all of Europe, but we're borderline. Yeah, okay, I'll just leave it there. Let's end the turn. Just waiting for all these CPU players to complete their manoeuvres, and then oh, I've got a bit of an engagement. So this was actually the ship that we was going to use as the little trade ship, the one that we kind of captured, but it's run into a bit of bother. So I think the smartest choice is probably just to retreat this unit, and he may get away or he might not. Let's see. Cool, we managed to save him. Oh, okay, we've got another gentleman, but it's kind of annoying because the gentlemen are being recruited, but kind of well away from where I actually would want them. Why can't I actually move him? Not sure why that is. Should be able to. I don't know what's going on there. Hang on, there's something a bit weird going on because I can't move that ship out or move any of those units. It's like I've got some kind of weird dialogue thing or something. Let's just, maybe this is why. So the aggressor is Sweden against those. Who to go with? I think I'm just gonna decline. That's why we couldn't move, because yeah, there was that kind of yeah, like dialogue box open. So I'm just going to put the agent there, just so we can remember to move him soon enough, hopefully. We've got these fleets, so let's get them onto the trading areas. So let's see if we can move that one down to there. Actually, let's move it, kind of make use of the oh, we can't go there anyway. We'll move him back, but we'll move this one to there. They will group up, and this one we can park him there. Super, so that was both of those. Going back now, so we've got this other trade ship. Let's put our force on there. Then we should be able to join with this other trade ship. Doesn't matter which way around we. Maybe we can't because of this size of the force. Okay, we might have to just take these separately. Yeah, not sure what's going on there. Okay, well, we shall just get these kind of in position. I guess we'll just move them to there. And then we'll just unload them both at the same time. There was a kind of a pirate fleet around here somewhere, another one. Just kind of wondering where they was. Just don't want to lose either of these ships to like a pirate fleet. We'll see, we'll leave them as they are for the time being. Another trade ship there. Let's group these and send these off. Send them to, whoops, let's go back, let's Just make sure I send them to the actual right place. So we're going to send those to Brazil, and they can go onto the trade post with the other ships because we've only got a couple. And I think, I'm not too sure what the maximum is. I think it might be 8 ships per trade post. So they'll all contribute. So the more you have per trade post, the more income you get. Where's the other ship? Okay, let's go and engage this Barbary States vessel. Take him out. And then I'm going to go back and just continue blockading that port. Actually, I might bring this other ship up and maybe just blockade this port as well. And that just puts pressure on Barbary States. They got another one. Oh, they got another one there as well. So that means they can still get ships out of this port. Okay, let's just check on the research. We're still researching the sextant. Okay, that's it. Did we? Oh, that was kind of accidental, but it doesn't matter because I wanted to sort of complete that turn in any case, and then we can try and get this battle going for Antigua. And then I think I'll wrap the video up after that point. So it'll be like a climactic finish, hopefully. It could end in tears. So they want a peace treaty and they want me to pay for it? I think not. Let's go with a counter offer and we'll just see whether they'll go just for the peace treaty. I think that's a bit cheeky of them. They asked for a lot of money as well. Practically everything I've currently got. So I'm just going to go for just peace treaty. They're not willing to negotiate, so they'll have to die at some point. They're all going to die. It's just a matter of time. I think we will retreat this one again. This one's just on the run. I was meant to be sending them off to trade. Oh, I think we might. It's kind of 50-50. Let's just. We lost it. Never mind. It's okay. We've got the other force down there anyway, so we shall. Yeah, this is what I didn't want to happen. We're definitely going to have to retreat. I didn't want. It's my own fault. I should have covered them better. Let's retreat and hope we get away. But yeah, I didn't want to lose that with the small sort of army on there. That'd be bad. Okay, so we've got a new port has emerged. We can make use of that at some point. Some of our ships have arrived. So I think it's from. Oh, it wasn't already taken. Okay. So. Just wondering how many to take. I don't think they had anything left in port. So let's use this naval fleet. And we shall engage this solo ship on its own. I'll just auto resolve that. Cool. We'll capture that. That should be quite a good ship. Yes. And then we can kind of bring it back into play. This one we shall can we land the force? Oh yeah, they do, but I wasn't too sure if these were connected, but they are somehow. So let's bring that other naval unit down with the other troops. Maybe because that's in port.
Set sail. Jump to it and look lively. Fleet ready. Making camp. Yes, my lord.
Okay, so that's our army ready to go there. These two can
Aye, sir. Make ready.
next go.
Aye, sir.
Okay, so we can send those off as well to wherever, South America. That one's already queued to come back in, and then our army is ready to attack. So we'll have to wait till the next turn to do that. That should be good. Just looking, nothing really needs doing too much over here. Actually, let's upgrade that. That will allow us to build some extra units, and that might, yeah, I think we're going to go for this like South America invasion at some point. Kind of the European sector is all kind of fine for the moment, building up quite a bit of funds. Just remembered I don't have the agent around here somewhere, so we're going to need a ship for him. Let's just go with sloop. I think they get, where is the, one of them gets a I'm sure somewhere they actually had the actual, oh there it is, the range, it's 500, and yeah, the Indiaman is less, so yeah, we'll build a sloop, and then we can get that gentleman back to England, and he can start providing some research to help us. We've got Liverpool here as well. Let's turn this into a trading port, because we're going to have lots of incoming trade routes and stuff, and they have a limited capacity, so we need to keep adding to those. I think there's just that solo ship down here somewhere, so let's go after him and just take him out. Just because he's been a nuisance. So that's him done. And we'll just go back and blockade that port again. Okay. Oh, I've got another trade ship up there. Sometimes you have so much going on, you kind of end up with stuff going on all over the place. Queued. Okay, let's end the turn, and then we should be able to invade Antigua. Well, we've actually already invaded it, but at least we'll be able to capture it. Hopefully. Yeah, the Swedes have got a lot of naval power and quite a strong army as well. And I believe that's their capital city as well. So I'm glad I didn't really get into any kind of conflict with them. Okay, so we can join these two. We need a new technology. Yep, I think we'll just leave that. So we're currently researching the naval shore facilities, which allows us to build new ships and stuff. Fleet has arrived, so let's get them working away. And there's another one somewhere. This one. So we'll add those two together. So that's those done. Unit report. That's fine. Oh, actually, just whilst I remember, let's get this gentleman on his way. That's it, and now we are ready to engage. So this is our force. Let's just move, get going. Can't remember where we picked last time, but we can just go there. Just to move them out of the way. So let's engage. So I'm not going to continue siege here, I'm going to assault. So they've got 840 of a pirate mob versus us 942 of a little bit of a mix up. So let's get into it, see how we get on. Just wait for it to load up. And then we'll be able to deploy our troops and see how we get on. Okay, so I should have paid a little bit more attention. I didn't realise it was actually a fortified place, but we do have a cannon with us, so we should be able to get through those walls and then work our way through. I think what I'm going to do is probably just I'm just going to group up the line infantry. I think just actually I'm going to spread them out a little further just because I want them a bit more thinly spread than that, sort of rows of 3, just because of the enemy cannons will be firing across, and if you have a really tightly packed you'll lose like loads of men in a single sort of bound. If they get hit by a cannon, you've got a dense cluster. Load of them will get taken out in one go, so it's better to have them a bit more spaced out. And this cannons, I think we'll just pop those there, and we'll just start hitting that wall area there. This is the generals, and I'll put in more central, and this dragoon unit. I think we'll just put those there. Okay. Let's end the deployment. I'm quite happy with that overall. So we're just going to start hitting here. I'm kind of just about in range of that. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably just bombard this if we can break that down, and then I'll move my forces in afterwards. I don't actually remember fighting the pirate mob on previous occasions, so I'm not too sure how well they compare or what kind of a fight they put up. The wall is kind of slowly going down, but I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. Just to kind of get this wall broken down and broke through. That was going down now. Just return it back to normal speed. What I'll do is I'll group the line infantry together. Just makes it a little bit easier for management. And then I want to I think I'll just kind of form up a line here. Just move those out, and I think I'll put kind of their horses over this side as well, so maybe we'll get them in to run through, and we'll just leave the generals, the general with the cannons. Okay, so that wall has been destroyed. The cannons that we have are kind of fixed, so once they're in place we can't move them. Maybe we should have moved them and forward a little bit more, but in hindsight we'll try and remember that for next time. So we're kind of limited to exactly what we can attack. I'm going to try firing. It's kind of out of range, but it might reach. Okay, it's still reaching just about. Okay, so a lot of their men have just come down off the walls. I'm actually going to ungroup these, and what I'm going to do is just get my men to run through and then get up on the walls. Was that all of them, or did I miss one? 3. Put you there as well. I think it's better to be up on the walls and then shooting down. Hopefully not too worn out by the time they get there. Can just run over. I'm just going to move my generals a little bit closer as well, just to give a bit of a reassurance to the troops, hopefully. Yeah, I'm quite surprised that, well, it is a CPU player, but for them to sort of go down off the walls is not, I don't think it's such a great idea. Okay, so the men are now approaching the walls. They should get up and then start scaling those. I'm just going to stop my cannons because I don't want to hit my own troops whilst they're climbing. So they've got 2 units on this wall top here. We sending my guys up. Just kind of wondering, are they? They are armed, aren't they? Yeah. Maybe I'll just climb up there. Oh, they're already scaling. Got these dragoons there. I'm just going to set them there and then unmount them or dismount them. Okay, more men are getting up on the walls in there. Kind of, get into a bit of a melee. So I'm just going to put these in melee mode and get them engaged with this lot. Same for these guys as well. I think they do melee automatically, but just make sure they're all kind of doing the same thing at the same time. So let's dismount these guys. I didn't want too many of them coming out at the same time as one group. That's right. Put some fire on them. Don't want too many of them coming out. Oh, we've got another pikeman there. They're a melee unit, so just run and get them in there. I'm just going to stand my generals behind this force. So I can put some fire down from above on these guys. These guys all in melee. So engage these units. So they got 3 lots of units versus my 4. They look like they're going down. Still a few of my men actually climbing the walls. This unit is routing. Broken them. Just going to finish off the rest of them with the generals there. Okay, they're done for. Okay, let's remount the dragoons, and I think we shall just have a tight kind of cluster there of these units, and I don't know, maybe yeah, let's start firing down on them. And I think I'm going to run the pikemen in there. I'm a bit wasteful, but I should wait. Actually, just wait. Okay, so that's their general. He's done. Mount it up, and I'm just gonna stand behind these guys. Ooh, gotta pay attention. Kind of losing some units up here. So they're just about done. Finish them. Let's unmount these units and see if we can get some fire on them. I think what I might do is put this in melee mode and see if I can come down behind them. Put some pressure on them. Are these guys not finished off yet? They're about ready to fall, but they just haven't quite just yet. Just going to bring my general in a little bit closer. Actually, I might just line these up along here and just put some fire on them. Faster, faster, faster. So we should have a line infantry start opening up on these guys. What are you doing? Get shooting. At the moment, just kind of dancing around. It's waiting for these other units that are kind of, I don't know, diddling. That's it. Depends on fire on now. The other guy's doing up on the wall. Just the last unit they've got, that's it, they're done. I'll take them out of melee mode and get them down here. I don't want to go this way, let's go this way. Double quick time. So these guys are in a pretty awful position. Got kind of trapped into this tiny little space there, and they're just getting annihilated from either side. Lost quite a few units, but kind of doing okay. Still got plenty left. So they've got about 120, 130 units left. So I think we'll put this one there. And these two units, we shall put them kind of there. And then as soon as they get formed up, they'll put some fire on this pirate mob as well. It looks like they're being pushed back a little bit. So these guys are getting destroyed now. Literally just kind of a shooting gallery. And they're stuck right in the middle of it. Let's see this force of militia just sort of flashed then. Okay, let's just pull him back. Oh, we've lost them. Just to hold the dragoons back and just sort of send in the pikemen. Getting loads of fire now from the back. We'll put up a little bit of a hand-to-hand combat here. Can't die. Just finish finish off these last few. How many have they got? 16, 32, 30. I'm just considering getting the generals in there as well to have a go. Okay, I'm just gonna actually, I was gonna start capturing the place, but I'm not. I think they were just gonna finish these guys off. Okay, they're on the run. And that is it. Victory. Heroic victory, yeah. I think we've done pretty well there. So if we look at the stats, so we deployed 942 and we lost 530, so we lost about half our force, or a little over half our force. But we wiped out pretty much all of them. In fact, we did actually wipe them all out, according to the stats at least. So that's it, we've won Antigua. Excellent. Okay, let's save this. And that's it, guys. That's another video by me, Risky Fire. We've been playing Empire Total War, and hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be uploading the next one soon. Thanks for watching. Till next time.